fan.
You know y'all lost, right?
Hold on. What are you talking? Wait, what?
In fantasy.
Man, listen.
Y'all lost, man. You do realize this, right?
I really don't even want to talk about this because it honestly gets me upset.
Oh my goodness, man. First of all, I could have kept Waller was putting up better numbers than Kittle anyway, so it didn't matter.
Man, you know,
now him giving me Gurley was now I just got a jewel on my bench.
Why would he add to it? That's so stupid.
Then he trying to get DJ Metcalf like Ryan. You don't got nothing else I want on your roster, bro.
Listen,
like
man.
I'm cool, man.
Number one,
I got every piece that anyone needs, man.
He gave you the better freaking.
What you offered?
I didn't offer him nothing, but
Kittle obviously better than Waller, but Waller's still nice.
And then on top of it, he gives you a running back.
Yeah,
like,
Gurley, right? Yeah,
he didn't need to do that.
And Gurley been solid too, so I was like, I take it Gurley on my bench because I already got Aaron Jones and Zeke starting, so I'm cool.
Terrible.
DK Metcalf, my starting receiver now. He projects.
That's
to get
another
16.
bad trade.
Well, you need to talk to your boy Dwayne. He needed what did I? I gave you Taylor from Taylor a bitch though. Taylor gonna be a dog.
That's terrible, man. These people.
I just wanted to be better at receiver. That's all it was.
This is honestly probably the angriest I've been in fantasy football in all the times I've played because
I'm about
y'all
to kill Desmond.
Stupid ass trade.
Desmond's about to get killed.
They pretty much handed you the season, man.
I mean, unless I take a major injury, it's looking nice for me.
I ain't worried. I'm still gonna beat you. All right,
we play next week.
We've been chit chat long enough. What's going on, everybody? We are back. We are back.
Yeah, huh?
For Black and White Just Sports, I'm Pat.
I'm Dante.
We're here with the latest episode. Yeah. So, real quick, as always, go to YouTube, follow us, YouTube, subscribe with watch videos on YouTube. Facebook, join the group, like the page, Twitter, and Instagram, follow them. With that being said, we're going to get right on into it.
Trade him to me, David. I'll take him from you. Let's jump into it. Talk about these NBA conference finals.
Is that a different fantasy league?
No, that's ours.
Wait, ours? Who is that? Like yours? That ain't ours.
Oh, well. I thought it was in ours.
Okay, yeah, anyways, into these NBA playoffs. Heat
takes a commanding lead.
Smacked the Celtics yesterday. Hero went off.
That kid's special, man.
I'm not gonna
that kid's special. I would say he's special, but that dude can ball, man. Hero can play.
Listen.
He can handle, he can shoot, he can get to the basket, he can play make. That dude can play, man.
This is where I wanted to start. And don't get me wrong, that man went off yesterday.
He 37 off the bench.
Okay. But listen, that is only the second time in the playoffs that he scored over 20 points. The whole entire playoffs, Indiana, the Bucks, and now.
Right.
The only time in the playoffs, twice, has he scored over 20 points. The regular season, he averaged 13. All right? Jamal Murray took that next step to the playoffs, I can admit that, but I'm not ready to say that Hero was taking that
not
step.
off one game, but you can tell his game has excelled in the playoffs.
But people are losing their mind over this kid.
I mean, I'm not going to say he's the next coming. He's not a Jason Tatum or Brandon Ingram or somebody like that. But I do think he can play. The kid can play, man. He's shown flashes of
he can definitely play.
Of a hell of a player to become, and he's so young, man. Like that's another thing about the Heat. They're young, man.
I think he'd be best suited as a third option on a really good team, even though the Heat are really good right now.
Yeah, Heat are.
Maybe
because they don't just have one player. Like, they got 4 players that can get 20 points.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Maybe their whole starting 5 can get 20.
Right, that's crazy. And then you got Bam, Crowder, Dragic, Robinson, Jimmy.
Hero comes off the bench and he can give you 20 any given night.
So Iguodala bringing the experience.
I told you that the Heat is a problem. I picked them over the Bucks. I was right. I picked them over the Celtics. I'm looking right. I don't think they'll win the finals. I think they have an improved Pistons team from back in the day.
I think the Pistons would thrash them.
This is not happening. Not happening.
Duncan Robinson running around with Richard Hamilton? Probably not.
I mean,
Billups would kill Dragic. He's too little.
I don't know. I'm not going to say he'd kill him.
Ben Wallace and Bam would go at it. They would go at it. Tayshaun and Crowder. Tayshaun locking Crowder up. Crowder not even scoring. Rashid and then
that's the
Rashid would kill Jimmy Butler.
Listen, Jimmy Butler is guarding Rip Hamilton. All right.
Okay, so who Duncan Robinson gonna guard? Tayshaun Prince?
Yeah.
6'10". 6'9". Well, he's not really a scorer, so maybe that'll work.
Yeah,
maybe.
Tayshaun won't put up 20 plus a night. So, all right. But so I'll take that matchup. If I'm getting beat by Tayshaun Prince, so be it.
Right, yeah, I'll take my odds with that. But I think the bench was better though.
They're an offensively improved team from that Pistons team some years ago.
I think they're a little better offensively. I give you that. They're definitely a little better offensively, but Detroit's way better defensively. Like all 5 of them dudes could lock you up. All 5 of them.
The Celtics, man, I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with them. I mean, I don't think nothing's wrong with their team. I think they just playing a hell of a team. I mean, it's not so much of the Celtics is playing bad because they're not. That's not the right they're going against a team that can match up with them very well.
But listen,
Jason Tatum, pretty much all the games been 10 points or less. There's been no blowouts at all. All the games been close.
Jason Tatum finished with 28, so I can't say much. But he waited until the fucking third quarter. 6 minutes left of the third quarter to score his first point. Like, what are you doing?
Second half, he stepped up.
I mean, like I said, he finished with 28 still, which
is amazing in one half.
He scored 28 and a half. Where was this the first half? He could have, if
he was trying to let his teammates get involved. He's like, all right, y'all ain't doing it, so all right, now I'm about to carry us.
I keep trying to tell y'all about Tatum, man.
Tatum's a dog, man. Listen, he's going to be a top 10 player in the next couple of years.
He hasn't taken that next step for me yet.
He definitely have.
And to be in the Eastern Conference Finals, a big game. You go down 3-1, it's pretty much
this is his second time in the Eastern Conference Finals.
And it's on top of that, it's not his first rodeo. It's not his first time at the show. And you wait till the third quarter to have an impact offensively?
Oh, it's happened. Kobe didn't have games like that. Man. LeBron.
Listen, they've never
Steph, all of them didn't have. I mean, I ain't win the whole half without scoring.
Never went a whole half without scoring. Come on now. Like I said, 28, he still balled. But he easily could have had 35-40 that game. Yeah. If he would have did something in the first half. Marcus Smart, 10. I mean, if you get more than that, it's a plus. Kemba Walker, 20.
No, Marcus Smart been balling this playoff. Marcus Smart been getting almost 20 every night.
Gordon Hayward had 14. He's a non-factor.
No, he's a nice little bench piece.
He's a non-factor.
Marcus Smart wouldn't even be starting though if Hayward never got hurt.
Hayward looks nowhere near.
I mean, he's never going to be the Utah Gordon Hayward. Let's just put that out there. He's never going to be older, that.
But come on, man.
He's never going to be the Utah Gordon Hayward. He was an All-Star a couple times in Utah. He's never going to be that.
Of that.
But he's not. He still can be a productive piece.
He's a shell of that player, man.
He definitely can still be a 15, 20-point scorer.
He just turned 30, so he's not even that old. But yeah, he's definitely a shell of that guy.
I mean, when you've been dealt with multiple injuries in 2 seasons, you're not going to be the same. That's what people need to realize with Paul George, man.
I'm not trying to.
Paul George broke his leg, and then he had a shoulder injury. Like, what do y'all expect?
Listen, why are we even bringing up his name?
Whatever. Y'all act like he just shitty. Like, couldn't none of the people dissing him beat him one-on-one? They wouldn't even score.
I read reports that teammates in the locker room kind of pretty much just dismissed him and shoot him off when he had that little end of the game speech because they feel like they did just as much, if not more, than he did.
He's still the best player.
There's drama in that locker room.
Well, everybody under contract, so they can't go nowhere, so they better get it together. They don't got no draft picks for the next million years.
Like 7 years.
So they something need to give, man.
Oh, but they just need to throw in the towel.
Nobody on the Clippers has no room to say nothing. None of them played good. None of them.
Anyways, let's talk about one of these teams that matters still, because they don't. So yeah, this series is over.
I think Boston will win the next game, but
they may win one more game.
I don't even bleak right now.
They pretty much gave it everything they had, and it wasn't good enough.
You can't let Hero get 37. God, Jesus Christ. I can see him getting 20, but 37, that's why y'all lost. And they still only won by 3 points.
I mean,
it wasn't like it was no, like I said, Boston's not playing bad. Miami's just playing better. A dude got 37 off the bench and you lose by 3. So, I mean, they probably losing off a play here or there that altered the game. So, I mean, they just going to have to find something and get it done, man. Tatum, you got to be aggressive from jump, man. The game they did win, he was aggressive from jump. So, come on, Boston, man. Y'all can't go out no 4-1. That's kind of embarrassing, man.
Listen,
y'all at least got to win 2 games, man.
I honestly think it's time to start talking about Eric Spoelstra being one of the best coaches in the NBA.
Yeah, he's top 5 easily. Easily, it's not even close.
Listen, you can't even go I can't think of anybody in the modern era of the NBA that has lost pretty much their whole entire team, 3 All-Stars, 2 superstars, and has ever came back and recovered and got into the Eastern Conference Finals. Phil, he fell off
That dude
with
got 3 rings.
Listen, Phil,
2.
when he lost Jordan, what did he have? Kobe and Shaq. Popovich had, Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Ginobili and Parker his whole time. He's not happy. It's amazing. And this team, like I said, there's Jimmy Butler's an all-star. Okay, I mean, I'll give
he's
you
an
that.
all-star. I don't
But
think he's not a superstar.
They don't have a superstar on
They
their
don't.
team, and they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. And this, like I said, after losing 2 Hall of Fame players and an all-star, and he's gotten this team back to the finals. He needs to be in that category of best coaches in the NBA.
He do, no doubt about it. He definitely gets praise for building that Miami championship squad, and then still being able to stay above water afterwards. So yeah, he definitely deserves a lot of credit.
They definitely had some off years, but he's back.
I think they only had 2.
He's going to be
right back in the playoffs.
He's going to be in the finals. And
I mean, yeah, he's definitely looking
to take that
right
team
now.
to the finals. Like I said, 1 All-Star, no superstars, and they're in the finals. That man gets my respect, man. He's right now. He looks like the best coach in the NBA right now, in my opinion. I mean, you look. Who else has done what he's done? Nobody. I think he is the best coach in the NBA right now. He deserves it. Good job for him, man. Talking about Eric Spoelstra, one of his former players, of course. LeBron, the Nuggets beat him yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes, it was yesterday.
Monday. I mean, Tuesday.
Yesterday.
That was Tuesday.
Sure about it.
Boston played yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I lose track of days sometimes. It's all just one blur at this point. But, listen, the Lakers were down, 20, 22, something like that?
The Lakers went on an 18-2 run.
Came back. Probably, they should have tied it. Fucking Caldwell Pope, of course, misses a 3. What do you expect? It's Caldwell Pope. Can't rely on that guy. Misses a 3. That would have tied it. That would have shifted the whole game. I think they would have won if they tied it. And then they ended up just not being able to finish.
If Denver can win this game tonight, it's a series again.
Are they in trouble? Is the Lakers in trouble?
They're not in trouble. I don't believe that at all. I don't think the Lakers are in trouble at all. I think they let a game slip away from getting down that early in the game, which it really hasn't happened most of the series. So I think the Lakers will play much better. I don't see them getting down 20 again. I think it'll be a close game tonight. I really can't put my finger on who wins, but Denver needs to win this game because the Lakers aren't going to let them come back from 3-1. They're not the Clippers or the Jazz. They're not. LeBron's not letting that happen. They're not going to come back from 3-1. They may win a game if they get down 3-1, but they're not going to beat them 3 games in a row. So let's just be realistic.
Yeah,
so Denver to me's best chance of winning this series or making it go 7 games is winning tonight, tying the series up. Then they have the momentum. They win tonight, they'll have all the momentum going into the next game. But I don't think the Lakers are in trouble at all. They let one slip. They was up 2-0. Honestly, Denver should be up 2-1 if Anthony Davis didn't make that 3 at the buzzer. So, I mean, let's just put it in perspective.
Wait, hold on. Well, there's no team in the East for what? What are you talking about, Nate?
Well, there's no team in the East. No one. You crazy. Y'all tripping. The East has gotten way better. I mean, you still got... Next year, the East is only going to be 5 teams that matter, like I said last episode.
I mean,
New Jersey's clearly coming out the East next... Brooklyn's clearly coming out the East next year. We all know that.
They technically have one team that matters.
But you still got Boston still going to be good. Miami's still going to be right back. Philly's still going to be there. Who it was one more.
I didn't hear who you said. The Heat,
the
Sixers.
The Sixers, the Celtics. Oh, and Milwaukee. Those going to be the only 5 teams in the East that matter. The rest of the East is terrible.
I mean, like I said,
just those 5 teams going to matter. Last 3 spots is up for grabs.
It doesn't matter at all. New Jersey.
Yeah, New Jersey's coming out the East. We all know that. Now, can they face some competition? Yeah. No one's going to beat KD and Kyrie in a 7-game series. Let's just keep it all the way real, Nate. The East isn't that good, but it's way better than what it used to be.
Listen, the East is
way better.
All right, so, but yeah, the Lakers,
Lakers aren't in trouble, man.
No, they're not
in
in
trouble.
man.
They win tonight. They go into the finals. Let's just keep it real. Oh yeah, and the Raptors. That's 6 teams. I forgot about. I don't know. I think the Raptors about to take a step back. That's just me.
Listen, Raptors have 3 free agents. Van Vliet, Ibaka, and Marc Gasol are all free agents, so they got to decide if they want to bring all those guys.
And Siakam's not the next coming, so stop saying that. He's not a star. He's a solid player. That's it.
So their team might not even be the same.
Yeah, I'm about to say the Raptors might be their run might be over with.
I mean, they have no reason to bring Marc Gasol back. He's a non-factor at this point.
Van Vliet might get to another team. He made more money. Van Vliet been bought. That's been their best player.
Van Vliet's going to be back. They'll give him enough cash.
That's been their best player. It hasn't been Siakam.
I mean, if I was them, I wouldn't give him too much, but I would try to bring him back.
Yeah, maybe a 2-year deal, about $10 million or something.
And just Marc Gasol can get out of here.
Whatever, Nate.
But yeah, the
Lakers got 5-6 teams at best.
The Lakers aren't in trouble. I think they're gonna win tonight. I mean,
it's gonna be a good game. I can't call it honestly.
I think they're gonna win tonight. I could see the Nuggets winning,
tying it up 2-2.
But
this is their best chance. They don't tie the series up, they're pretty much going home.
But I think the Lakers are gonna come out looking different. Like I said, they went down.
Yeah, they're not gonna get down 20. I know that's not gonna happen. They're not getting down 20.
So don't think that again.
Yeah, they're definitely not getting down 20.
Yeah, I think they'll win tonight. Now, like I said, that series is. I never believed in the Nuggets. This series, I picked the Lakers to win the whole thing from the jump. So, yeah, they're not in trouble. They'll be just fine.
Who is taking the West next year? Come on, David. You already know the answer to that question. So does the rest of the world. The Warriors will come out of the West next year. It's not close. It'll be them and the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, Kyrie's got to stay healthy, but he could be hurt half of the season.
I'm about to say, yeah, he can be healthy, and the Brooklyn probably still be the best team because you still got to look. They still got Harris. They still got Dinwiddie. You still got LeVert. You still got Allen at center. So they have some pieces.
You got KD.
So they're even if Kyrie do stay get hurt again, they have plenty to still be the best team in the East.
Kyrie has been able to, off and on. I don't think he wanted to play with Boston for real, so that's why he didn't worry about playing in the playoffs.
I think he's fully healthy now. I don't think he's. Yeah, I think he'll be fine this year.
If they get to the finals, he's not missing.
Especially playing with this team, I think we're gonna see a better Kyrie now. I think he's motivated now.
Listen, if they get to the finals, he's not missing any games in the finals, and that's honestly the only time they need him. Needs to come.
We gonna work on that, Nate. I told you.
We'll think about it.
We gonna work on that.
We might try to have some people video in. I gotta figure out. I wonder if I can do it.
You should be able to call somebody on the add them in on the group.
They might be able to get added, so we'll figure it out. We'll try to get somebody in here one of these days, and we'll go from there.
No, they haven't played together yet, David. But I think 2 players like that.
I mean, yeah.
If Steph and KD could make it work, I definitely think Kyrie and KD can make it work.
And I think they, for whatever reason, those 2 weirdos got a better relationship than he had with Steph.
I do too. Yeah, I think Kyrie and KD gonna be just fine. I think they both gonna feed off each other. I don't think neither one's gonna be selfish. I think it's gonna be a great bond there.
If you're that good, you don't. Right. You can just get it. You can go out and get it.
Both of them can average 30 if they really wanted to. I see KD probably putting up 30, Kyrie 25. So it's not going to be that short of a gap between those 2. They both going to have games where they put up 40, 50.
And they got some decent.
And they got they got good supporting cast behind them. Like I said, Harris is a shooter. You got LeVert who can score. Dinwiddie can score. Allen is a rebounder and a shot blocker. So they're solid, man. Good coach. So they're good to go.
Well, we don't know if you're a good coach. Steve Nash has never coached.
Steve Nash is an awesome floor general. I think he's gonna manage that team well.
I said that he was a floor general when he played. He basically ran the team anyways. Stupid whatchamacallit.
Right.
Mike D'Antoni. He stinks.
He win games. He just can't never get over the hump. That's his only problem.
He left that offense up to Steve Nash. So he could run a team, but he has never coached. He ain't got the experience.
2 different mentalities.
What?
Honestly, I think Kyrie and KD got the same mentality. They're both killers. I definitely think they're both killers. I think they both have that Mamba mentality. They both can go into killer mode whenever they want. So I think their mentality is pretty much the same. I don't think they really have different mindsets. That's why I think both of them can work well.
Yeah, I don't know about that different.
I don't think they got different mentalities, David. I think their mentalities are pretty much the same. They're both killers at the end of the day.
At all. So last week.
Switching to the NFL, people. Let's talk about this pigskin.
Let's try to recap this. I think I got it right, but I kind of felt like I was going down one side, and yeah, I think I had it right. All right, so Browns Bengals. We both picked the Browns.
Great win, Cleveland. Y'all needed this bad.
They gave up 30 points to the Bengals.
The Bengals
I'm not impressed yet.
I'm so sick of this. The Bengals, as a team, record-wise, yes, they stink. But the Bengals have talent on their offense, man. A.J. Green, Tyler Boyd, Mixon, Burrow. They have talent on the offensive end. They can score points.
They still got a rookie.
Their defense stinks. Their offense is good. They have offensive playmakers. So, I mean, people with this, the Bengals suck. Yeah, record-wise, they stink. But they have talent on their team. Burrow's going to be a star, man.
Listen,
this dude threw for 400 yards, 300 yards, and 3 TDs. It's not bad.
Like I said, number one.
Mixon's a top 10 running back.
Burrow needs some damn protection. He ain't going to last.
Oh, yeah, his offensive line stinks. Now, I give you that.
Fucked up. So they're not proving. You got a rookie quarterback. You got a guy coming off injury who kind of was in and out of the lineup. I think, what was it, week 1? Maybe it was against the Browns. A.J. Green still kind of, recovering. Mixon, yeah, he's good. But, I mean, they haven't proven nothing yet. They won 2 games last year. They might win 4
I think
or 5.
4. Yeah, I got them winning 4 or 5.
But that's it. So they're not going to, I mean, on paper, they look like they have a good offense, but they haven't,
I mean, it's 2 games, and they haven't put it all the way together yet. I think they'll get better as the season progresses.
And damn near let that game slip away. I mean, I think there were some garbage points at the end there that the
Bengals scored it towards the touchdown.
Still,
I mean, the Browns, you got to look at it too. The Browns' defense is beat up too. One of their linebackers been out. Greedy Williams ain't played yet. So, I mean, Browns aren't fully strengthened on defense. Now, I think Greedy's supposed to be back this week.
I believe.
And the linebacker. I think they're supposed to be healthy on defense this week. So, I mean, but yeah, and then it's a division team. So, I mean, the division game's always tough.
Conklin was hurt last game, their lineman, and he's back. So that only helps. Their offensive line looks good. And shit, the running backs are running over. They ran all over.
Oh, yeah, they ran all over the Bengals defense.
Well, they have 217 yards. That Hunt and Chubb had 100 yards each. Odell scored a touchdown, so he got his little, he ate a little bit. But I'm not that impressed by it. They still got to go out and win some more games to impress me.
I'm about to get to the Browns in a second. Not to get off topic. They have to make the other players better. Dinwiddie is good. They don't need to make him better. Levert is already good. They can score and make plays before KD and Kyrie got there. So I don't think it's so much of making them better. Dinwiddie and Levert just have to play their roles. When Kyrie and them out the game, let them score. Let them make plays like they've been doing. It's not so much of making them better. Levert's already good. Dinwiddie's already good. It's not like they're sorry players that need to be brought up to be, something else. Dinwiddie and Levert are scorers. They can make plays. They don't need Kyrie and KD to make them better. They were good before they got there. So all they need to do is just play their role. Yeah. I don't think it's so much of making them better. They just need to keep doing what they're doing.
Right, because you look at someone like LeBron, he's got to make Caruso better.
Right, yeah. People like that you have to make better. Caldwell Pope, Danny Green. But people like, you don't have to make Anthony Davis better. He don't have to make... You know what I'm saying? People like that, Kuzma better. I mean, those are people that's already been good.
So Dinwiddie and Levert, they good.
Yeah, they're good. They don't
Joe Harris.
Right, yeah, Joe Harris. Those are people who's already established themselves as good players in the NBA.
They'll be all right.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
I mean, Joe Harris is just going to shoot anyways.
Yeah, that's all they need is a shooter. You don't have to be a creator. You need to shoot.
So, yeah, I don't think they need to make too many more people on that team better.
Back to the Browns. The Browns, I mean, a lot of people say it's not impressive. The Browns needed that win to boost their confidence. And
they go out 2, they're screwed.
I told you that. They lost that game. That was their season if they lost that game. They need to beat the Redskins Sunday.
They better.
Because the Redskins aren't that bad. The Redskins are 1-1. They're not as bad as people think they are. They're not good, but they aren't shitty. They're a team you need to go in there and handle your business.
They're average at best.
So, Haskins looked way better than last year. He hasn't turned the ball over yet. He's getting McLaurin involved in the offense. He was on my fantasy.
70 yards passing.
They winning like that though. I mean, the game. So last year was turning the ball over. He don't have to throw for 300 yards. But I mean, if he can manage the game and let Gibson run the football and throw to McLaurin, I think they'll win a few games.
They beat the Eagles, who don't look very good.
Yeah, Eagles suck right now. And Carson Wentz on the verge of losing his starting spot if they keep losing. But yeah, the Browns, they need to beat the Redskins this week. They had their first winning record in I don't know how long. But they'll be 2-1 and second, tied for second in the division. Because the Ravens or the Steelers are going to lose this week. Both of them are going to win. The Ravens got to play the Chiefs, and the Steelers play somebody good. I forgot who it is. The Rams or somebody like that, but we'll get to it in a second.
Yeah, let's finish these picks and show how I beat you this week. All right, Giants, Bears. I went to Bears. Giants lost. Giants also lost Saquon Barkley for the year.
I win that game.
What game?
I picked the Bears. You picked the Giants.
That's not what I have written down.
I picked the Bears. I didn't pick no damn Giants.
I swear I picked them.
You picked the Giants. I picked the Bears. You love the Giants.
Nah.
Who did you pick?
All your Bears.
Oh, well, we both picked the Bears.
No, it looks like you sure.
No, I would have never picked the Giants to beat the Bears, and they was in Chicago. I would have never picked the Giants to win that game. You must have wrote it backwards, because I swear you picked the Giants.
Because I think I picked the Jaguars. And you picked the Titans.
I picked the Titans, yeah.
I'll give that one a watch.
That's a tie, man. We both picked the Bears, fuck you, because I know I didn't pick no Giants.
I don't know, man. I think you picked the Giants.
Hell no. I mean, the Giants weren't going to do much anyway, even if Saquon didn't get hurt. I mean, they would have won maybe 2-3 games, but...
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and look, because I don't know about that one.
It sucks for him.
Yeah, he's done
speedy recovery. He's starting to become injury prone. That's the second year in a row he had
and so
problems.
Many people were mad when they took Baker. And, of course, they needed a quarterback over Saquon. Maybe things would have been different in Cleveland. Right. But, listen, he's been injured 2 years in a row.
Yeah, he's been injured 2 years in a row. He's only been in the league 3 years. I mean, the only healthy year he had was his rookie year.
Baker hasn't been, great, but at least he's stayed healthy. Saquon's been, non-factor now for 2 seasons.
Right. Hey, Cherie.
Let's see. Rams, Eagles. We both got the Rams.
That's it.
Falcons, Cowboys.
Yeah, Eagles stink, man. They 0-2. I don't know what they need to win like bad. They lose the next game. Their season pretty much over with.
Eagles don't have any offense. I mean, who's?
They don't even use Ertz. They're using Goddard.
Well, I think Ertz got some contract issue. He had 5 for 42. So, I mean, he was involved.
Where's Alshon Jeffrey out for the year, ain't he?
He was injured last game. I think he participated in practice.
Yeah, they need a receiver like that. I mean, they drafted a receiver to the Regard dude, but now he out 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, people have been getting injured.
Yeah, the Eagles stink. The only offense they really got is Miles Sanders. That's it. Other than Ertz. Other than that, their offense stinks. And Carson Wentz is in the jeopardy of getting his jobs taken. What's your name? That rookie they drafted is about to come in. They go 0-4, 1-3. He's going to be a QB change. Mark my words.
I'm not going that far yet.
Watch what I tell you.
For a reason.
The Eagles should be way better than 0-2. People was picking Eagles go to playoffs. They ain't won a game.
I don't even like the Eagles. So
I don't either. I don't care if they lose or not. I'm a Cowboys fan. I hope they keep losing. But Carson Wentz look like shit. He doesn't look good at all. He's turning the ball over.
Jalen Hurts.
He can't win. Jalen Hurts is going to start by mid-season. If the Eagles aren't over 500 by mid-season, they're going to make a QB change. Watch what I tell you.
I mean, they have Foles they believed in, but I mean, Wentz went down 2 seasons, so we'll see. I don't know that they're pulling the trigger yet, especially with him being his rookie season. I don't know if they're just going to pull the trigger because if you bring him and bench Wentz without being hurt, Wentz is done in Philly. So,
he's on the verge. Yeah, he had that one good year, and that was it. All the other years he's been pedestrian.
I mean, he's got hurt, unfortunately, but I mean, I think he's still been a good quarterback. Let's see, Falcons, Cowboys. That game was amazing. The Cowboys were down big.
Man, that was probably the best comeback I've ever seen in football.
I don't know what.
Because I thought the game was over when I kept looking at the scores during the Browns game. I thought the game, I'm like, oh, damn, Dallas just got their ass kicked. And I keep looking, and they keep slowly chipping away. We'll talk about the Cardinals in a second, Mike.
I know. Listen, Mike is a big
We
Cardinals.
gonna talk about the Cardinals when we
Listen,
get to that game.
Mike's
Keep going.
Mike's a big Cardinals fanboy, so he loves his Cardinals. They finally have a good season in the history of Cardinals, but we'll get to them because they've been looking pretty good themselves. We'll get to those guys too. I don't know what the hell. Listen, I don't know what the hell happened on that special teams.
Atlanta ought to shoot themselves.
Everybody
man.
on that
Why would you
team,
watch the? You know what I think it was? They was either waiting for the ball to go out of bounds, or they didn't know that they can grab it. It was one of the two.
If you're in the NFL and you don't know you can touch the ball at any given time,
That's a special teams coach then. That's on the special teams coach.
The hell they did. Them guys
Why would five
dumb.
players be just watching the ball keep roll like
Idiots.
that when y'all could have just easily grabbed it at the end of the game?
They're idiots, and I'm happy about it.
And Dallas' season would have been in jeopardy.
Dallas would have been in. Although the
They would have got
suck.
slandered if they
Listen,
went 0-2.
Eagles suck. Giants aren't.
I mean,
very
yeah,
good.
the winner of this division is only going to have to win it 7 or 8 games.
Probably the Redskins.
But Dallas
aren't
still going to
good.
win 10, 11 games. So
even if they went down 0-2.
right, yeah, they still would have won the division, right.
Yeah, so, yeah, everyone on that hands team, special teams for.
Yeah, that was
Eagles,
despicable.
not
But
Eagles,
but you got to also
yeah,
blame the Falcons' defense. It shouldn't even came down to that. They were up, 3 touchdowns in the second half? That's ridiculous. And Dallas do got probably the best offense in football, but Jesus Christ.
Dak balled out.
Dak balled. I told y'all he was a top 5 quarterback, man. Dak Prescott isn't going to be in the MVP race this season. Watch what I tell you.
Lamb and Cooper both had 100.
They got
Schultz-
3,000 yards
88.
receiving.
You know what?
All 3 of them might have 100 yards
I'm
this
trying
year.
to- I'm
Lamb,
sorry,
Gallup, and
because-
Cooper might all have 1,000 yards this season.
I don't know what happened, but I swear I picked up Schultz or I dropped him.
Schultz had a way better game this game.
9 for
His
88.
last game, he looked like ass. He
Yeah.
was dropping passes. He fumbled. But this game, he did fumble this game too, but he caught that touchdown pass in the back of the end zone. He had 9 catches. He balled out.
Yeah,
Schultz looked good last week. Hopefully, he can continue that.
I hope so.
Yeah, he looked real good. Lamb still balling. I knew Lamb was going to be a jewel. Amari Cooper got his 100 yards. We know he's a top 10 receiver. And Gallup is a deep threat all over the place. Gallup going to get them 50-50 balls every time.
Well, like we said, we'll think about it. We've talked about bringing people on. We'll see what happens. Let's see, Panthers and Bucks. And we both picked the Buccaneers. Panthers.
Brady looked a lot better. He still ain't the old Brady, but he looked a whole lot better. He finally got Mike Evans involved. Mike Evans had 100 yards.
Christian McCaffrey got injured. He's out for a few weeks.
I don't think the Panthers are going to do much anyway. All these teams with these star running backs weren't going to do much anyway. I mean, it sucks that their best player got hurt. I picked the Panthers winning maybe 7 games. Maybe. They weren't making the play. They weren't making the playoffs. They don't have no receivers. I mean, Roby Anderson is putting up a hell of a first 2 games, and DJ Moore is good, but they don't really have no threats on offense. Let's just keep it real. McCaffrey was their only threat. So, I mean, like I said, DJ Moore is good, but he's not a top 10 receiver. So, I mean, their defense is average. So, I mean, the Panthers, now that McCaffrey's going, I don't even think they'll win 6 games. I think maybe they'll win 5 games.
4 to 6 weeks. I think he's not.
Even when he comes back, I got them winning 6 games this season at the most. 6 games. They're not going to win those 7, 8 games. By the time he comes back, they probably won't have a win. Do they have a win yet? No, they're 0-2. Depending on who they play, I don't even think they'll have a win by the time he comes back.
Bridgewater
300 yards, but he didn't throw no touchdowns. That's what I'm saying. They don't have no weapons for real. Other than DJ Moore, he's good, but he's not nobody that strikes fear in you, that you have to double team or nothing like that. So, I mean, the Panthers are below average team.
Yeah, they're not going to be very good. 49ers and Jets, we both picked 49ers.
I pray for the 49ers, man. They lost so many people. I've never seen no shit like this.
Gone for the
They
season.
literally lost like 5 players in one game and 3 of them for the season. Like, Morstead got hurt. Bosa got hurt. Sherman's gone. Deebo Samuel's gone. Like, what the hell? Like, they're the most depleted team in the NFL. Garoppolo got hurt. He might play this week, and Kittle got hurt, but he might play this week. But their whole team is just
their whole team is injured.
Injured, man. I've never seen nothing. They don't have one healthy player on their team, like real shit. But they'll beat. I think they play a sorry team this week. They should have beat the Jets.
They're on the verge of being sorry right now.
The 49ers are on the verge of not winning no more games with the injuries they have.
I'm not going that far, but they're not going to be very good right now.
Like, they literally have no receivers, like none.
Jordan Reed was their whole
Jordan Reed balled out. Now, if he can do that every week, then maybe, but that remains to be seen. But they don't have no receivers at all, like none.
Trash.
And their defense sucks now. You lost Sherman, Bosa. So, I mean, their defense going to take a hit, too.
Yeah, pretty much they're trash. Broncos, Steelers.
That was actually a close game. I told you it wasn't going to be no blowout. Steelers won, but the Broncos made that a game.
Locke is injured.
Yeah, Locke's out 4 weeks. But Drexler came in and did good, though.
Yeah, he looked
Threw
nice.
2 touchdown passes, got Fan involved. So the Broncos didn't look that bad.
Gordon's handling his business per usual. Sutton was all right. Ball was spread around.
Sutton got hurt. He's done for the year. I had him on my fantasy. Now he's done. This been a terrible year so far for injuries, and it's only 2 games in.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of people getting hurt.
And it's players getting hurt. Like, teams' best players are getting hurt. It's not like it's role players or third down people. Like, these is people's best players that are getting hurt. Like, Sutton is Denver's best player. Now he's out for the year. I had him on my fantasy team. Sutton's gone. He's on IR now.
There's no way that you could have, like, maybe it was even a month of practice and then go straight into a game. And
right, yeah. No. I think not having no preseason games hurt a lot of players. They should at least had 2 preseason games.
They lost their training camp. They lost preseason. They come into the real live game full speed, and there's a bunch of injuries so far. And I mean, it's expected. Their bodies weren't ready for this.
Right? Yeah.
I mean,
so many injuries.
The year everything was closed down like half the year, so like they couldn't even. I mean, they got money, but I doubt all these NFL players have fucking home gyms, so people couldn't work out all that well. So I mean, shit, it's to be expected. It's crazy though. There's a lot of people getting hurt, a lot. So. Yeah, 49ers are a prime example. They lost a bunch of people. Jags and Titans. I got you as the Titans, and I picked the Jags. And I'm pretty sure that's right. I remember picking Minshew.
Yeah, I picked the Titans. That was a good game. The Titans almost lost that game.
Speaking of good, Robinson is baller right now. And pat on my back because I picked him up before the season starts. Starting running back.
Oh, I'm coming for him. I'm offering you a trade.
You're not taking my guy.
So if I give you Aaron Jones, you ain't going to do it? Yeah, I ain't think so. So yeah,
you're not giving Aaron Jones.
So let's keep it real. Yeah, I got all the pieces anyone needs. Aaron Jones put up a 50-pointer last week. Well, 40.
Ridiculous. I hate everybody that made trades with you because they're idiots, and I hope they know that. Because from the bottom of my heart, they're idiots for giving you who they gave you. Lions and Packers. We both went Packers.
The Lions were winning this game in the first half. They let the Packers come back, and that was without Devontae Adams. But Aaron Jones put a game on. That boy put up some banana numbers. I think he had the most points in fantasy of any player this week. Him and Gamara.
168 rushing, 68 receiving.
And he scored 3 times. That's crazy.
Ridiculous.
I have him, by the way.
Nobody cares.
Thank you.
Nobody cares.
I have Aaron Jones. Anyone who wants him, come for him.
Yeah, nobody cares.
I got Zeke, too. So, yeah. Probably the best backfield in all of fantasy.
Nobody cares.
Not to mention I got Gurley and Kelly from San Diego and Singletary from Buffalo. So, yeah.
Singletary's not doing nothing in Buffalo.
He's decent. I just got him as just a piece.
Doesn't matter.
Speaking of Buffalo, they won. Josh Allen's probably the best quarterback in football right now.
Whoa.
Look at his numbers. Other than Matt Ryan, Josh Allen's second in the NFL in yards and Dak Prescott. You do realize this, right?
Did you just say Josh Allen's the best quarterback?
Yards-wise, Josh Allen is top 3 in passing yards right now. Listen, other than Dak and Matt Ryan, he's third.
I don't care what his numbers say. He's not better than Pat Mahomes. And they're 2-0. He's not better than Pat Mahomes.
He has more yards than him right now. And Mahomes hasn't looked awesome these first 2 games. Now he has to go against the Ravens. We'll see how that goes.
Listen.
Are you picking the Ravens or the Chiefs?
I haven't decided yet. But listen, Josh Allen, he's had a hell of a 2 weeks.
Balling.
Look at 14
Balling.
415.
Bills will win that division, by the way, people. I said it at the beginning of the year. Even though the Patriots don't look bad.
I don't know that you said that in the beginning of the year. I'm going to have to go back.
The Bills will win this division. I don't care if Cam is balling, and Cam my guy. But I think the Bills, if Josh Allen keeps playing like this, they're going to be a tough team to beat. They have weapons on the outside now with Diggs and John Brown. They got a solid running game with Singletary and Moss. Then you got Beasley in the slot. So, yeah, the Buffalo Bills have some weapons now.
He better be putting up numbers.
They have some weapons now. So he's proven he can be a quarterback, a good quarterback in the NFL.
Let's see, who did he play? Yeah, Dolphins suck. And who they played a week before? Yeah, he hasn't played anybody yet, has he? Who did they play? In the Jets. He hasn't played anyone. Those two.
He played
teams
division teams.
Two teams.
When he plays somebody this week, we gonna see. So keep going.
Terrible team. So we'll see what happens. Vikings, Colts.
The Vikings are terribly disappointing me this year.
You went Vikings.
I did. I thought the Vikings would win this game. You with the Colts?
I did go the Colts.
Yeah,
Marlon
Marlon Mack out for the year, but I think Jonathan Taylor was going to take his spot anyway by mid-season. So, I mean, that really didn't hurt them none.
Kirk Cousins is trash.
And they lost Paris Campbell. I had him, too. T.Y. Hilton looks pedestrian right now.
Your boy Cook ain't doing much either.
Not at all. Their offensive line isn't doing well right now. They don't have no receivers. Other than you double him, who else they going to throw the ball to? You don't have no other rep. All you do is double Thielen. No one else on that team's gonna do nothing. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like them losing Diggs hurt them a lot.
They fought idiots.
So I think the Vikings are gonna be a 500 team this year. Probably 8-8, 9-7 at best.
Cardinals beat the Redskins. Washington football
team.
They
beat the Redskins. I'm not calling them the Washington football team. They beat the Redskins.
They beat the Washington football team. Kyler Murray's been balling in
Kyler Murray's dogging. DeAndre Hopkins, we all knew he was a top 3 receiver. That doesn't surprise anyone.
He had 68, but he still scored.
He had 68. That's his rushing yards. Oh, you talking about DeAndre?
Yeah.
He still put up a 20-pointer. He scored and he had 8 receptions. So he's still balling out.
Fitzgerald had 7 for 50. He's still
right. So yeah, he's still putting up. He's still productive.
Kenyon Drake, good for him, man.
The Cardinals have weapons now. Kenyon Drake, Larry Fitzgerald, DeAndre Hopkins, still got Christian Kirk. The Cardinals have weapons now, man. The Cardinals look real good. I got the Cardinals making the playoffs this year. Cardinals gonna win 9 games at least. They're gonna win 9 games.
Let's pump our brakes on the Cardinals too. They just beat Washington, who is not very good. They're average at best.
Who did they play the first week?
That's what I'm looking. I'm trying to see. They played the 49ers.
You're right. When they was healthy. Bosa played that. Sherman played those games.
Sherman was out. 49ers are banged up. And I mean, I still don't believe in Garoppolo.
Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald's a Hall of Famer. I don't believe it. I mean, I don't think he's sorry, but I think he needs a team around him. He can't win the game on his own.
Listen, the 49ers are going to win.
They're going to be if they stay injured like they are, they're going to be a 500 team.
They win 8 games.
Right,
they win 8 games. 8 games at best. The 49ers win, and then Washington's going to win like 7. They're not that good a team.
Washington's the rest. They won't win those 7 games. They're going to win 5-6 games maybe.
Well, I said 7 at most. I mean, that's the ceiling.
Murray and Hopkins is definitely the best duo right now. It ain't even close.
What did Murray? I mean, Murray's only put up. Listen, he threw.
That was the first game. He threw for 230 in the touchdown. He threw a pick, but he rushed for 60-something yards.
He had the same stats against the.
He's putting up 300 scrimmage yards every week.
They just played the same stats for the Washington football team.
Except he didn't throw a pick.
He did. He had an interception. He had like 280, a touchdown and a pick.
No, he didn't throw. Oh, that's
Haskins.
Oh
yeah, 286, 1-1.
But he had 670 rushing yards. Like I said, he's getting over 300 scrimmage yards every week. That's all they need him to do.
He's doing okay. I mean, 260, 280, a touchdown and an interception.
He's a doer threat. That's becoming the quarterback theme down the league. You have to be a doer threat.
He's not as balling as much as I thought he was.
I think he's balling, especially them being 2-0. I didn't expect the Cardinals to be 2-0, and you didn't either.
Yeah, like I said, I thought they'd lose against the 49ers. They should.
Yeah, if they was healthy, I thought they would have lost that game.
They should have lost to Washington. They should beat Washington. So
that's who they played this week.
No, they beat Washington.
Oh, okay.
Ravens Texans. It was a blowout.
Yeah, I expected this to be a way better game than this. They beat the hell out of the Texans. The Texans need to get their offense together, but it's a new offense. Hopkins is gone. Fuller didn't play. They involved Deshaun Watson finally threw the Cooks. Cooks had a good game.
Yeah, with 80.
Yeah, he had something like that. Yeah, Cooks had a good game, but they need to keep him involved because Fuller, I think, is supposed to be back this week. So they have some solid receivers. Fuller and Cooks aren't shitty. And then you got David Johnson as running back. He's been solid so far. So, I mean, they have some pieces they can win. Right, you still got Randall Cobb. They got some and their defense is still solid. So, I mean, Lamar Jackson just lit their ass up. He can do that to any defense. So, I mean, I still got Houston making the playoffs, but that was a terrible week. They play like shit. And
down
I got
0-2.
Deshaun Watson on my fantasy team. He's my starting quarterback, but
I mean,
they look like
listen,
ass.
They've had a
And they're
tough
0-2.
They start the season off playing the Chiefs.
You're right. And then you
got
got to play the
right
Ravens, probably the two best teams in football.
That's not
an
easy
pass.
schedule to start. So
I still think they'll make the playoffs in that division. That division's not good. The Colts ain't good. The Jags is the C-. So I mean, they still can win that division. Like I said, get in the playoffs. I still got them winning 9 games. I still got them going 9-7, maybe 10-6. But they got to get it together. They can't go no 0-4.
I think the Titans are still holding on to that division. I mean,
I forgot about the Titans.
They made the wild card.
I mean, if they win 9 games, they can make the wild card, but they got to win 9 games. In the AFC, you're not winning getting no playoffs, winning no 8 games. You got to win at least 9 games.
Chiefs Chargers. It was closer than I thought, but we both had the Chiefs.
Told you the Chiefs don't look at explosives as they did in past years. Maybe that's because Sammy Watkins ain't play. But
nobody cares about no
Sammy Watkins gives them another threat, man. And gives Tyreek Hill more open opportunities, and Kelsey too.
Nobody cares about no
Sammy. But yeah, the Chiefs. Sammy Watkins gives them more open opportunities, man. Sammy Watkins is not shitty. He was good with the Rams. Yeah, the Chiefs still the best team in football. Ain't anybody doubting that. But the Chargers definitely made this a game, man. Eckler and Kelly been balling. Allen, Mike Williams, Hunter Henry. The Chargers got some weapons, man. Yep. So they got some weapons. Kelly and Eckler in the backfield. Justin Herbert had a good game for his first game. Keenan Allen, Hunter Henry, Mike Williams. The Chargers have some weapons to put some points up.
Yeah.
So I mean, the Chargers I think gonna win probably 8-9 games. They'll be second in that. They'll be second in that division behind the Chiefs. But they got the Chiefs a game, and that was a good game.
Aren't they? No,
the Chargers 1-1. As I said, the Chargers ain't that bad. I see the Chargers going 8-8, 9-7.
I don't know about that much.
What you got to win in 5 or 6 games?
7,
with that offense?
7.
7?
Yeah, I'll give them 7.
I got them 500. I'll give them 500. I'll give them 8-8.
Patriots Seahawks. We both went Seahawks. Pretty good game.
That was a hell of a game. That might have been the best game so far. Cam Newton looked like a dog.
Listen, he's
Cam Newton is putting up numbers with the Patriots. And Patriots and the Bills gonna fight for that division. Like I said, I got the Bills outgoing them a little bit, but I can see the Patriots winning it too.
The problem with the Patriots right now, they don't have a run
Not
outside
at all.
of Cam.
Outside of Cam.
You don't need to run.
Michelle's done there. I think he's going to be gone. Listen, he had that one good year, and then that was pretty much it.
He's had the opportunity this year, especially with White being out, to just step up.
And hasn't done nothing.
He
looks worse than when he first came in the league. His rookie year, he was done. He had like 12 touchdowns or something. Like his first year or two, he was killing.
But
the last couple of years, he's been ass. So I think they need to involve Nicole Harry a little more though. That's their best outside threat outside of Edelman.
Listen,
but yeah, Seattle Russell Wilson is a dog.
I said this last week. Russell Wilson is the best quarterback in the NFL. It's not even debatable right now.
Come on now.
I don't care that Josh Allen's putting up 400 yards.
I can name 3 quarterbacks that's up there with him now.
No,
3 easy.
No. I'll give you 1.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
Lamar. Dak Prescott. Yeah.
Dak has failed in the past. I wouldn't. He looks good. Don't get me wrong.
Dak looks damn good. I said he's going to be an MVP candidate this year if Dallas keeps winning.
Shout out to why am I drawing a blank? Mike McCarthy for keeping the OC for Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas offense is awesome. They've been a top 10 offense in the last like 3-4 years.
He could have brought in his own guy to take over
he kept him right.
He kept the guy from the last.
I like Mike McCarthy's a Super Bowl quarterback too. By the way, people.
Did you say?
Not quarterback. He's a Super Bowl coach. He has a Super Bowl.
Super Bowl quarterback. But he left the OC from a pass regime because they had a good connection, him and Dak. So shout out to Mike McCarthy on that. But yeah, Russell Wilson, best quarterback in the league.
He's definitely top 5, top 3 probably.
Best quarterback in the league. I don't even think it's up for debate. Carson's
a good running back. Metcalf and Lockett are dogs.
Metcalf is a monster. I had him last year. He put up numbers.
Hell yeah. Metcalf's a D. He Calvin Johnson size,
He's
man.
He's a big boy.
Like 6'5", 230.
So, and Russell was at 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. 5. I ain't seen that since Peyton Manning.
That guy's he's my hero.
No, Sierra got him playing like that.
Listen,
he wasn't doing none of that shit before he got with Sierra. Sierra putting that thing on him.
Terrible. Saints Raiders. We both went Saints and they lost.
I started to pick the Raiders. I really did.
Drew Brees is looking.
Without Michael Thomas, the Saints are not the same football team. Even though Kamara put up numbers. Not to mention I got him too, people. In my other league.
Nobody cares.
Kamara put up numbers. Probably the best all-around running back in football.
He's not better.
Bullshit.
He's not better than Zeke.
He's a better pass catcher than Zeke. He caught 9 passes for 100 yards.
Zeke can
That's
catch.
ridiculous.
They don't need him to
Yeah,
catch.
they don't need him to catch.
They really don't. Shit.
Kamara's a dog. 96
He is
rushing yards,
nice.
and then he had 2 rushing touchdowns for another 80. He had almost 200 scrimmage yards.
They don't have nobody else.
Yeah, they
with
didn't have
Thomas
nobody
being
else.
out.
Yeah, that's where's Emmanuel Sanders? One catch.
One catch, yeah.
And you were supposed to be the second option, and you have this was your week to be number 1 option. You have 1 catch.
Listen,
Come on, Drew Brees. That's on you.
Yeah.
And the offensive coordinator. What the hell?
I think he had, what do you have? 1? Yeah, I think he was targeted.
How many
3
targets?
times.
That's it? That's terrible, dog.
Yeah.
This supposed to be your number 2 receiver. He would have been number 1 this week. He only get 3 targets?
3 or 5.
3 targets?
But it was no more than
that's
3.
bad,
Or no
man.
more than 5. He didn't
Michael
have-
Thomas get targeted 10 times a game, and Emmanuel Sanders only get targeted 3. Come on, man. Kamara put a show on, though, even though they still lost. The
Yeah.
Raiders look good, right? Ain't the Raiders undefeated? Yeah, the Raiders are 2-0. David Carr looks good.
Derek
Carr.
Jeez.
Derek Carr looks good. Jacobs is a top 10 running back right now.
Yeah, he's balling.
Waller, top 5 tight end, probably top 3.
Like,
Other than Kittle and Kelsey, he's next.
Come on, I'm not putting him
He's
over
next.
He's not over Andrews yet. He could be
Yeah,
fourth.
I give you that 4K. I put him 4th.
You just
I put him 4th. But yeah, Waller's balling. I don't know what the hell happened to who was the receiver they got from Tyrell Williams? Where the hell is he? Is he even on the team anymore? Because he put up alright numbers last year with the Raiders. Remember? Tyrell Williams they got from the Chargers?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him this year. I mean, they don't need him because they got Huggs and the other guy, but Huggs and Waller, but whatever. Whatever they're doing is working. The Raiders are 2-0.
That's not gonna stay.
Raiders gonna be 500, and David Carr keeps his job because he was on the Crips too, but he's looking real good right now.
I mean, he was on the block because
Yeah, because he wasn't getting it done. They weren't winning. Now they're 2-0. If he keeps this up, he's going to keep his job. They win 8 games. He keeps his job.
I think he was mainly on the block just because it wasn't John Gruden's guy. He didn't bring him in. He took him on when he took over. So I think that's.
I think he's a solid quarterback. I give him a CC plus.
Okay.
Time for the picks, people, for this week.
Oh, you were wrong on that one.
I wasn't wrong on the Titans.
Yeah, the Jags won.
No, they didn't. The Titans won.
Gosh.
The Titans won, dude.
What?
Cheater. Change it. I win. Sorry. I'm 2-0. Thank you.
I don't know that yet.
Yeah, I don't either. I think I lost.
I won by 1.
Tie game. We tied 1-1.
1
apiece,
it
people.
is. Back on top. Let's see. Let's get into this week.
Some interesting games this week, people. A lot of interesting games.
Tonight, Dolphins, Jags. That game's trash. I don't care.
It might be more interesting than people think.
No, it's not.
Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Minshew and
I'm going Jaguars.
yeah, I'm gonna go Jags. I'm gonna go Jags. I don't think Minshew gonna lose to the Dolphins. Even though I think this is gonna be a good game.
Fitzpatrick is so up and down.
That motherfucker's a gunslinger. Remind me of a young Brett Favre.
49ers, Giants. This game is turning into trash too.
I got the 49ers.
The
If Garoppolo plays and Kittle plays, I got the 49ers. If neither one of them plays, I got the Giants.
No, you have to just stick. You pick 49ers.
Right now, I
I'm
have
going
the
Giants.
49ers.
I'm going to go Giants.
Right now, I got the 49ers because Garoppolo, I think, is supposed to play and Kittle's supposed to play.
Screw it. I'm going to go Giants just because.
I got 49ers. I mean, they are in New York, so, man, they might
I mean,
win.
it doesn't
Especially
matter.
if Freeman plays.
I don't think New York has fans. So there's a lot of these home fields don't really.
Yeah, a lot of them still don't have fans. Some of them, there's like half and half for the league. But I think by November, I think everybody's supposed to have fans back.
I don't know. I can't remember if I read. I think some teams are still talking about none the whole season. So, yeah. Screw it. I'm going to go Giants.
Appreciate it, Chris, man. That mean a lot, for real.
No, nobody appreciates nothing. No, I'm just playing. Washington Browns. The Browns should win. I'm going to go with the Browns.
I'm going with the Browns. This should be, I'm not going to say easy because I think hopefully McLaurin put some numbers. But the Browns should win this game. They bet not lose to the Redskins. Get a winning record for the first time in several years.
Washington football team.
I'm not calling them that. I'm calling them the Washington Redskins.
They're not the Redskins anymore.
They are. To me, they are.
Well, you're wrong.
The Browns should win this game. It should be like, I could see like a 27-17 type game.
I can see the Browns putting up 30 again.
Yeah, I can see 30. Say 27-30. But the Redskins shouldn't get more than 2 touchdowns. Maybe 3.
I'm going to go... I'm thinking
talking about the score?
Yeah, I'm thinking
30-17, 30-21, something like that.
That's what I'm thinking.
30-21, something like that, yeah.
Browns.
Because the Redskins going to score at least 2 touchdowns.
Listen, the Redskins, I don't think I'm calling them Redskins. The Washington football team, their offense isn't as talented to me.
No, just McLaurin. Other than that, they don't have nobody.
Not even as the Bengals. I think the Bengals got more talent.
Yeah, way more.
So the Bengals put up 30, and I don't think the
but that was what
I don't think Washington.
Browns defense.
I don't think Washington
will be back.
I don't think Washington's offense is as good as Cincinnati, so I don't think they'll.
No, it's not.
That many points.
Yeah, I don't. They're not putting up 30
so
points.
They better.
I got them 21
if
points.
If they lose to Washington, they're.
Yeah, if the Browns lose to the Redskins, I'm done with them.
I'm not believing in them at all.
Now they'll lose
Bengals,
to Dallas
Eagles.
this week.
They're both 0-2.
You know what?
Listen, nobody can protect Joe Burrow. He's getting smacked.
I'm going Bengals. I'm going Cincinnati.
Okay.
I don't believe in Carson Wentz right now.
You know what?
And they don't have no fucking receivers.
I'm gonna go Eagles.
All they have is Miles Sanders. That's it. And he's questionable to even play.
I'm gonna go Eagles.
Well, Zach Ertz, if they throw him the freaking ball. But I got the Bengals, man.
I think the Eagles.
I think the Bengals got more talent.
Defense is all right, so they're gonna get at Joe Burrow, and he's gonna have a rough day. So Wentz isn't gonna have to be like outstanding. He just has to be good enough, and I think he will be.
I got Bengals.
Raiders, Patriots. I'm going Patriots.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Patriots on this one.
They're not.
Even though I think the Raiders are gonna give them a game, it's not gonna be a blowout. But I'm gonna go. If they were in Oakland, I would pick the Raiders. Or Las Vegas now.
Yeah, I mean Las Vegas still don't have fans neither.
I would.
It would be hotter.
I'm gonna go
New
Patriots.
England.
But if they were in Las Vegas, I would pick the Raiders. But I'm gonna go Cam. I'm gonna keep the Cam train rolling right now.
Cam's good. The Patriots will bounce back from.
Hopefully,
Seahawks.
Nicole Harry play and put you throw to him.
Harry's
Cam.
balling right now.
I need
he
Harry.
balled last game. Do you have Harry?
Yeah, in my other league, not in our league. No, my other league, I got Harry.
I try to pick him up. Someone down.
Yeah, my other league, I got Harry.
But shit, I got a decent. My.
You don't got no bad team.
My lineup's nice, so that's why I'm not worried about you.
Who you play this week?
I think I played Ron. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, that's what you should. You both be 3-0.
Easy money right there.
Then you'll be 4-3, 3-1. You know who you play after that.
Nobody I'm worried about.
Yeah. All right.
Raiders, Patriots. We both won Patriots. Cam is playing.
Yeah, I'm going
outstanding,
Patriots.
and I think they're gonna get it done. Bears, Falcons.
Falcons
sucks.
Falcons.
I'm gonna go Falcons too. The Bears.
The Bears are 2-0, by the way. If people didn't know that, the Bears will take their first loss.
Mitchell Trubisky's still.
He's been playing all right. He ain't been that bad.
I don't believe in that.
If they keep winning, he's going to keep his job.
I'm gonna go Falcons.
I got the Bears going 8-8 this year.
They're in the dome, so Matt Ryan should be all right.
He was good outside. He threw for 400 yards.
You mean in Dallas?
No, the first week he threw for 400 yards.
Well, who did they play week 1?
I can't remember.
Seahawks.
The Seahawks.
They were home against the Seahawks.
So you think he sucks outside?
He does. It's been proven.
Well, yeah, that's why he was up 4 touchdowns on the Patriots outside.
They were inside as well. Where did I leave off?
The Falcons. Keep going.
Yeah, no, that's last week. The Falcons, we both went
Yeah,
Falcons.
we both. So only ones we
Rams,
disagreed
Bills.
on so far is what the Eagles and the 49ers.
Yeah, the 49ers game.
And the Eagles game. That's it. No.
Rams and the Bills.
Where are they?
They're in Buffalo.
I got that Bills. I'm going to stay on the Josh Allen train. Go ahead and pick Rams because I already know you about to just go different just cause. Pick the Rams.
I hate agreeing with you, but I'm gonna go with
you going Bills? Yeah, I'm going Josh Allen, even though the Rams are 2-0. A lot of people sleeping on the Rams. Jared Goff look real good right now. So do Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods. Higbee looks like a top 10 tight end. The defense is solid. This is gonna be a good game, man. This is gonna be a real good game.
They definitely said that defense, but
I got the Bills though, because I'm staying on the Josh Allen train. Yeah. If they were in St. Louis, I'll pick the Rams.
Yeah, Josh Allen. You know what? I'll change them. I'm going Rams.
You going Rams? Oh, God, I thought so. Yeah, the Rams can win this game, but I just got the Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen is better than Goff right now.
Josh Allen is about to get brought back to reality.
Why? Because they got to face Aaron Donald?
He's not putting... And they got, whatchamacallit in the secondary. Secondary is nice.
Just go to the stats and go to tackles. Keep going back. Go to the team name.
How don't you have it if I can't?
Go to the team name.
I'm gonna be so far.
Oh my goodness, asshole.
Jeez, Jalen Ramsey. I don't know why you couldn't get it before I could. You're posted.
So who you gonna guard, Diggs or John Brown?
I'm putting him on Diggs.
I'm putting him on Diggs.
Yeah.
So John Brown gonna eat.
Yeah, they're gonna bring the Josh Allen back to reality. He's not putting up 400 yards.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna put up 400 yards. He's gonna put up 3 though.
Texans Steelers. This is gonna be a good game.
Game of the week.
Wow, you didn't give the Rams a bet.
I started to.
I am surprised.
I'm picking the Texans. Deshaun Watson not going 0-3.
I think he
Fuller will be back. I got the Texans.
0-3. Big Ben's been looking all right.
Big Ben's been looking good, real good. That offense been looking good with Connor and DeJounte Jackson's about to take Juju's spot. I'm telling you now.
I mean, he's been banged up a little bit.
Who?
Juju.
Man, Juju ain't done shit since that 1 year.
I think he's been out of practice.
I got Johnson's going to be their number one option in the next couple of weeks.
7 catches.
7 catches? He got targeted 10 times.
7? I mean, 7.
That's a lot of catches, Pat, for one player. 7 catches?
You said he's finished. He has 7 catches.
I didn't say, but only for 48 yards, little dink and dunk shit.
Listen,
Juju's supposed to be able to go deep.
Listen, he only had 1.
DeJounte Jackson had 8 catches for 100 yards damn near, and he scored.
Okay. I mean, he still has 7 catches, man. I can't.
That's not for no 48 yards, dog. That ain't shit. What is that? 6 yards a catch? What is that?
Yeah, I'm going Steelers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Deshaun Watson. I don't think Deshaun Watson going to 0-3. They go 0-3. They season over with.
They go 0-3. They're in trouble.
Yeah, they gotta say if they go 0-3, they ain't deep shit.
I don't think this offense is getting it together yet.
I think Fuller will be back, so I think they'll be a little better on offense now.
The Steelers have been together. That's a veteran team. So yeah, Steelers over the Texans this week for me.
We disagreed on every game.
Almost. Titans and Vikings. This game shouldn't be good. I'm going Titans. Kirk Cousins trash.
You know what? I'm gonna go Vikings because they're in Minnesota.
Doesn't matter right now.
Thielen, you better step up.
I think he's
Dalvin Cook, you better step up.
Banged up. Stealing banged up again. I know he was last year.
You'll have to step up, man. I got the Vikings, man. Y'all gotta step up. Simple as that.
Yeah, I'm going Titans.
I got the Vikings.
Anytime you have Derrick Henry, can't go.
Derrick Henry ain't really done shit this year.
He had 100 last game.
No, he didn't.
84
on 25 carries. That's only 3 yards a carry.
Adam Humphries put up numbers. I may have picked him up.
Now, John Juju, he's good. I like him.
So, I mean, they got that ground.
They need AJ Brown back.
Listen, they do.
Like ASAP.
But they got that ground and pound going right now. And the Vikings.
That's only if they get a lead. They get behind, they can't do that shit. So who they gonna throw the ball to?
Outside of Cook, they don't got much. Thielen he's doing all right, but yeah, I'm going Titans. Panthers,
Chargers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers. Panthers aren't they lost McCaffrey. They're finished.
Who they quarterback hurt? Not Hurts. Hurts is with the Eagles. Who is
Teddy Bridgewater's the Panthers?
No, the Chargers.
Oh, Hebert.
Yeah, Herbert. I believe in him more than Bridgewater, man. He should have fucking kept Cam Newton. He 2-0, ain't he?
Who?
No, 1-1. I mean, and Philip and what's her name played the first game.
I don't know what you're talking about. You just said what's his name, so I don't.
Tyrod Taylor played the first game of the Chargers. They lost. Yeah. When what's her name played, they won.
Yeah.
I'm picking the Chargers.
How How stupid of a doctor are you that you fucking puncture this man's lung, giving him a painkiller shot? What an idiot.
He's done.
I hope that doctor's finished. He punctured his lung. Fucking.
That's why it's tough getting treated these days. It's the doctors now just, I don't know, man. You'll go in for something as simple as a splinter and end up with a concussion.
How terrible.
Like, this shit is crazy, man.
Went to go get a damn shot for his ribs that are broken. I believe he has broken ribs or bruised ribs. I can't remember. But he went to get the shot for his ribs. Fucking doctor punctures the lung.
He's not coming back from no punctured lung, dog. First of all, you can barely breathe, let alone run around in a football game.
The doctors advised him not to play.
Right, yeah, he's not playing no time. Especially if what's her name keep winning, he's definitely not playing.
So, hopefully they get rid of that doctor. What an idiot. We both went Chargers. Jets, Colts. This game sucks. I'm going to go Colts.
Yeah, Colts win this game. Nothing to even talk about.
Cowboys.
Game of the week!
The battery's dying. Oh, I gotta try to reach over.
We'll be done before he dies. Come on.
Alright, yeah, this should be a really good game.
If Dallas can beat the Seahawks, there'll be a top 10 power ranking next week.
Listen,
I'm booking it.
It's hard to beat.
My motherfucker, they ain't going 16-0. They're going to lose.
It's hard to beat Russell Wilson.
They're going to lose games this year. What do you think they're going? 15-1?
I understand that, but it's not easy.
So you picking the Seahawks then? Go ahead and pick against Dallas. I'm picking Dallas, dude. I'm picking Dallas every week.
Listen, I'm the biggest Cowboys fan.
Go ahead and pick Seattle. Just mark it down. Pick Seattle. They're in Seattle. Go ahead and pick Seattle.
I don't want to. I think I'm going to go Seahawks, though. I don't want to.
You just a fucked up fan, man. Don't ever come back to Dallas.
Number one,
stay with the Seahawks. That's your new little stupid team.
Listen,
they're still not coming out the NFC. I don't care what you say.
You're the biggest Fairweather fan in the whole entire world.
Man, Dallas been my favorite team since they drafted Zeke.
They've been my favorite since Aikman.
Oh, no, I didn't like
Irvin.
I mean, I ain't going to say I was a 49ers
Smith
fan then. I was a Jerry Rice fan then. Yeah, and Steve Young.
Lions, Cardinals. This should be a close.
Yeah, that's going to be an alright game.
I'm going to go Lions.
I'm going Cardinals. I'm keeping on that Kyler Murray and Hopkins combo.
It's an okay combo.
You're a hater. So you're going to go with Galladay and Marvin Jones Jr. and Stafford, who got no running game unless they use Swift.
Listen.
Who I got Swift for my fantasy, too.
Nobody cares who your fantasy is. Broncos, Buccaneers. I'm going Bucks.
Yeah, I'm going to go Buccaneers. Brady, you better not lose to the Broncos.
Yeah, I mean, they're all right. But they're... Yeah. Packers, Saints. This should be a real good game.
If Michael Thomas plays, I'm going Saints. If he does not, which it looks like now, I'm going Packers.
I'm going Packers.
Remember I said that.
You got to pick one.
No, if Michael Thomas plays, I'm going Saints. If he doesn't, I'm going Packers.
I'm just going to put both for you because that's basically...
If he doesn't play, the Packers going to win,
There's some good games.
It is. I told you that.
I'm going Chiefs, man.
Game of the week. This is really the game of the week. This is probably going to be the best game of the season. And it's only the third week.
It's going to be a shootout.
No, it's not. I think it's going to be low scoring.
It's going to be a shootout.
24-20.
It's going to be a shootout. It's going to be like 35-33 Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs.
You really don't believe in Lamar Jackson?
I didn't say nothing, but he's not going to go, they're not going to go undefeated. They're going to lose some games.
Yeah, the Ravens going to lose some games.
They're going to lose this week. Yeah.
Where they at, in Kansas City?
They're in Baltimore.
I'm going Ravens.
Okay. We ain't agree on, but like.
And I love Mahomes. Mahomes my dog, man. But
you don't like Mahomes.
If they were in Kansas City, I would pick the Chiefs. Yeah, I'm picking Lamar Jackson and he's home.
You don't even like them.
He'll get you a Super Bowl at least once.
What's he doing?
Who called in?
Nobody called in. It's just a notification.
Yeah, those are picks. We disagreed on almost every pick, man.
And I'm right and you're wrong, as usual.
Oh, yeah, people. A big RIP to Gale Sayers, man. I know a lot of us too young to remember, but I watched a lot of the old highlights, man. Gale Sayers is a top 5 running back. I got him probably 4th in the all-time running backs, man. Gale Sayers with the Bears was a dog before Walter Payton. A lot of people don't remember that. He played before Walter Payton came after Gale Sayers. But Gale Sayers was a dog, man. He died at 77 years old, so he lived a full life, man. So big RIP to Gale, man.
Oh, excuse me. Absolutely. All right. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Let me see. Yeah, as usual, go to YouTube, subscribe to the damn page. Can I get some subscribers? Can we get some subscribers, please? Subscribe to YouTube, watch some videos.
Please do.
Join the group in Facebook. Follow the page on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Go follow us there. I've been slacking. I haven't got the podcasts up. It's
Google Podcasts.
It's been problems.
Stitcher.
It's been problem with our stuff. Like every week we've had issues with audio and stuff, so I haven't even gotten recordings going. So get that back up and going. But yeah, that's about it. Can't wait to show everybody next week that I beat you again in picks. I'm gonna be 3-0 in fantasy, and then I'll see you next week to whoop that ass in fantasy too.
Good luck with that.
And yeah, can't wait. Bart Scott voice. All right. For Black White Just Sports, I'm Pat.
I'm Dante.
We'll catch y'all next week.
Peace.
Keep them fingers up for another 10 minutes. Oh, missed it again. Oh, shoot.